All right. Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome back. Today, we're going to take a step back a little bit from all the very exciting and illuminating spreadsheet and mapping exercises you guys have been working so hard on the past couple days. We're going to think about something that's a little perhaps more vague. Um, and that thing would be sustainability, right? Sustainability. This is something we see all the time in the news. We hear about it. It's clearly a very hot topic everywhere. And I just wonder, when you think of sustainability, take a second and think about, like, have any questions that come to mind about sustainability? I know I do. The first thing I really think about with sustainability is, what is it? What is it we're exactly talking about here with this sustainability? Again, we know we hear about it all the time. Is it just one of those things that we kind of know it when we see it, or can we attach a little, little more specific definition to it, let's say? So whenever we want a definition, where do we start? Let's go to the dictionary. So here's the Cambridge Dictionary definition: the quality of being able to continue over a period of time. Right here, we're talking about something that can just keep going. Doesn't really say how long, forever, but at least we're kind of getting the idea. Something that can keep moving along. Within the sustainability community, environmental community, perhaps the United Nations, they've come up with a definition too that is one that's pretty standard. You hear a lot, and this is the United Nations Brundtland Commission. Their definition is meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Let's take a second to think about that one. Meeting the needs of today, okay, that's clear. So we have enough water and food for people, for instance. But how do we do that so that people in future generations aren't able to do the same thing? In other words, how do we not use up all of the resources or destroy them in a way that the future won't be able to enjoy the same standard of life that we do? And so both of those definitions kind of speak to the same thing. It's this idea of continuing. And if we're not thinking about a specific period of time, maybe because we don't want to think about what the end is, right? We kind of hope people in life will keep going and going and going in the way that it's going now, if or better. And there are certainly quite a few issues when it comes to that idea, especially when it comes to water, which is the most important element that we have. So I want you to just keep those couple of ideas in mind: sustainability and being able to keep going and going, and different methods that we can use, because clearly we've had some issues with our environment, and the way things look now, we're not sure that that's exactly going to be the case, that things are going to keep going the way that we're living now, right? So anyway, um, watch the video. The next video coming up, it's a good one, Netflix one, and it really talks about a lot of these issues about keeping the world habitable for us and being able to continue in a way, in an equitable way for everybody, right? All right, so it's enough of me talking. Watch the video, and then we'll come back here in a little bit.